Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tracy Canalez, and I work at Imperial County Office of Education. Yesterday, I just received a really great resource from UC Berkeley's California History Project, and I really wanted to go over it with people today to hopefully encourage teachers, parents, and students to use this. So what I'm going to do is kind of walk through all of the resources. You can see that there's a bit.ly on this screen right here. I created a slide deck that has embedded links for all of these resources. So the reason behind this is that as we move through this event in history, students and their observations of daily life will really help as primary sources in the future as people study what happened during this period of time. So this is built for students to really be authentic, be honest, and be reflective, and take on that job to document the changes that they're observing in their community and in their family and in themselves. So journaling as a historian, really encouraging students to journal what they're seeing, what they're hearing on the news, what they are deciding among their friends and within their family and community. So the first thing you need to think about is how many ways are there for students to collect their thoughts. If a student doesn't have any access to a device, they can definitely use a composition book, paper, recorded journal, or even an iPhone or any kind of phone, and really use the notes function. So there's so many ways for students to collect their thoughts during each and every day. So one thing, though, that really does need to happen is students need to maybe take pictures or sketch pictures at the same time so they can really capture the events in real time. This slide is some questions to help students with their observational insights. They're not an answer at every single one. It just kind of gets those ideas flowing and really what they might want to focus. If I were a teacher, I might ask students to focus on a certain thing sometimes. These are some reflection questions about the journal insights. So why is this important to you that you're writing about this today, and how does that connect to the larger world? What you're seeing right here, and there's a click for the resource, and this actually goes to Para-Educate in Davis, California, created this, and it's modifications for students with disabilities. And if you click right here, you're going to get the resource. And what it does is it creates the modifications necessary for either a younger student, a student who might have language difficulties, or a student with disabilities, in order for them to journal during this time as well. One very important thing to remember is that UC Berkeley has created a way for us to upload our students' work. And so that is in a Google form, and the bit.ly is right here on the screen. And if you click that, it'll take you right to the journal. So there's some teacher examples that are embedded in here. There is each one has at least 2 descriptions and 2 pictures. That's the requirement on these. As a teacher, you could require anything you want. So you can scroll through those and make a copy, make your own. You could see that I was in the middle of doing one for myself. There are templates and requirements. So in each entry, there must be at least 1 or more image, video, picture, or sketch, and a caption for that image, and describing what's happening in that image, and some reflection questions is a must on answering those. So you can see there's one for each of those. As a teacher, you'd make a copy of these so students could be able to use it. So I just want to really give a thank you out to Berkeley, and also specifically the UC Berkeley California History Project and those that they collaborated with. You can see on this is the document as it stands right now. This is a living document. So as people continue to use this, for instance, ourselves, we need to make sure and share our submissions with UC Berkeley so that they can add it to the list. And remember to upload any work that your students do. One more time on the bit.ly for this, just so you can have access to the slide. Remember that you do not have to access this slide to get these resources. You can actually even go to this tiny URL and you can get them that way. If you have any questions on this, go ahead and email me at tracy.canalez@icoe.org. Thank you.